Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we are playing Mind Over Magic. This video was recorded from my stream, so if you want to catch me live, check my Twitch link down in the description. And now, enjoy the video. So we were talking about this last time. I think I found a solution for that. But this is going to be a problem. So we are going to have to move all of them and rearrange them somehow. See if we are okay with the amount that we have, or we want to expand it. I think it will be fine. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to check what we're doing on research. That's pretty good. And then brains, a chrome bug. And the quilt. Good. Good. So the first two projects, despite what the title says, the stream title at least, probably on YouTube it will be different, is making the atelier. Probably, I was thinking probably the atelier, I would elevate these with columns and make it here. That would make it meet all the requirements, I believe. Let's take a quick look. Yes, it would. It would also meet all the requirements if we just open this instead. So if we remove these doors and we put columns, it will, or at least one of them, we don't need to do both. That would allow me to keep this door to prevent claws from getting here. I think that's good. That's probably what we're going to do. And putting it here would mean this is not a room, so this can be the atelier. That's fine. But these would work as well. Let me give it a try. Oh, it won't? Wait. I'm pretty sure I've done this before. I guess not. Well, we can probably do it in a different way. Same result. We could... That's right. Yeah. Yeah. So we could instead start building the floor from there. That cannot be attached. But this can be an inside column, no problem. I guess we could do that. Or we could do the double the gap like we did here. That would work. Regardless, these would be here. That is a wall. And so these would be the atelier. Now, I'm thinking for the atelier we can do that. It saves us some space. Not exactly like that, but right there is perfect. Or maybe the other way around. I think it saves some walking distance. Let me think. Oh, but it would collide with that, so it cannot be the other way around. Okay, so like that, I think is fine. I'm not sure that we would be able to feed brooms. Also not sure if it matters because it's so close to the rest. It would be good to have, but it's not necessary. And if need be, I can just attach them somewhere. Or rework that into stairs. Like we can see that later on. If we have to take this down for a couple days until the rework, it's fine. So, crafting. The spindle will be here. Construction. There we go. And I'm going to do that there. Okay. And that is one project. The relic room is another priority. We really want to start getting relics, how do they call it? Attuned. To level them up and to get some of the perks. And also we want to do the greenhouses, but that is going to take a bit of finagling, and we need to get that wall done first, so we'll see. So now for relics. Relic room. Needs to be silent and towered. It is silent. It is towered. Needs 3 attunement benches. I did the requirements for this, like this two. We will not need it because we will get this eventually, but the idea is that with the same room we can progress from this to this and then to that. It sucks that we're not going to have ooh, never mind. These are not progression, I didn't realize. So this goes to this, but this is entirely different. Okay. That is very interesting. So an archive needs to have 4. plinths, but not more. And a lot of luxury. So what we will do with that is we will build a ton of them, basically. Like a central hub to navigate them. And just a ton of rooms. Probably on top of this. Well, cannot be on top of this. Cool. So I don't know then. We need to move the bedrooms here as well. So this greenhouse project is going to take a lot of prep. Okay, that is already set. And this is not what I want, but I want to unlock the better rituals. And I don't even remember what it is. It's not any of those. Maybe it was done by getting this? Okay, we'll see. That was a request that we got on Discord. Okay, so let's get this going. We have a lot of things to build. Ooh, that is cute. Okay. Despite how much I've played this game, there's a lot of things that I never even tried. And I know I said I'm not going to do this that much. I think we talked about it last stream, or maybe on Discord. But I do need the seeds, so I need to continue doing it until we can just roll with the greenhouse. Okay. That's really good. Now, I need these two gone right now. Three, apparently. I guess you cannot move them as long as they have trees. she's going to be an issue. Let me try to force cut them. Well, maybe not while they are sleeping, but I'll try to force chop tomorrow. See if when they are chopped I can move them. I am not entirely sure, but it's worth trying, I guess. If not, I will have to fully destroy them. Which is not ideal because that means rebuild them later. Okay. This generation is about done as well. This guy will learn in the morning class. And that one, if I push, will be done. I don't know. I cannot push. I don't know why they're grabbing the food from there, if this is supposed to be set for food. Oh, because it doesn't have any. That's why. Do priority 5 for that one. Okay, we're in work hours now. And that is not working. Okay, so this cannot be moved. So we want them out. I'm going to do a marker. That will mark me roughly where I want the room to end. Okay, no, this I'm going to pause. Outdoor. Bristle cones, I only have 8 seats. That's not a lot. But if I use bristle cones... That is not what I meant. That is 6. I don't need wood that desperately. Let me check. What I was going to say is I don't need so desperately that I need to build the sunshade or sun whatever. Sun shadow. Already. So I can just do these ones, and as long as we keep using them, we will get seeds. Or not. I'm not sure if they give seeds. I don't know if the planters give seeds. And if so, I don't remember how we got rid of them. Anyway, we'll see. So that would be the end of the room. Which means this needs to move. And it needs to move right now. And I'm going to move those two. And we're going to use columns. Of course not. I forgot that had to be outside. So this is always going to be outside. Guess that's why I had it there in my other save. So we're doing that. Priority. These are going to be high priority. And that is enough. It is slightly off-centered. I might be a bit wasteful. But here's the thing. This space, whatever we do with it, unless we do it really offset, we're not going to be able to put a plant in there. I mean, now we could put one, but that's it. And back there, we're going to do the one shaper. And probably since this room uses a lot of mana, we will do a mana font. But not yet. Okay, get going. are going to not dismiss, graduate. Can we hire? We can hire one more. So we are going to hire Pepper. Pepper is going to help us build everything that we need to build. And we are going to graduate the other 3. Okay. Now, we do need to start building external. Yeah, that's not ideal, but we do need to do it. Probably that will be inside. That will be all kitchen, probably. I think that is still too big. Hmm. So I'm thinking, because probably my best bet right now, and I am going to try to do it. That will not work because this is not supported, but it is going to be. Or not. Maybe that's the biggest that we can do it. think that's fine. So for the ground floor, we need the arboretum, the special classroom for nature. We need the ranches. This will be the Croa ranch. We need sculptures, and we need the kitchen. I'm thinking this will be the sculpture room. Oh, and the farm for the food. I think once you are in the higher tier, you don't need it. Never mind, this needs floor. A ground, like proper ground. So if this is a sculpture, this is a kitchen, we need one for the arboretum. And it's gonna be far, which is not ideal. I could move this instead. Farther away. That wouldn't matter that much because it's going to be the quilted that handle it mostly. I don't think I did that right. Oh, I did. Okay, so these cannot have adjacent rooms, but I'm going to leave a gap. And these are going to be bedrooms. I just need to build them from here first. And the door will swap to the other side. But since, well, you can see it. This level is not right. So I'm going to demolish all of these rooms. And move them a bit higher. Which means also the medical room has to go. And the research. There's a lot of people not doing anything. Okay. We need to move the research tower kind of ASAP. Oh, and this needs windows. And a lot of them. We do not have the void caps to afford that. So right now our best bet is using this. But it is going to require a lot of them. That's a 3, and that's a 2. I'm decently certain that that is not going to be enough. That might get us to 40%, but probably still not to 50. Yeah. Now we have a lot of projects that are very demanding and very urgent. Because without the greenhouses for the potions, well, not only for the potions, we need them to craft other things as well. But for the potions mostly, so that we can make the better ones, so that we can get better students. Otherwise, we're going to get, we're going to fall behind the curve. Okay, that is enough apparently. So if we move the shaper, that did not trigger. Okay. Why can I not choose a goal? What? Okay, it is a workshop, a woodcuttery. So more trees. Oh, they are not large windows, I guess. I guess they're not. Do we even have access to them? These are large. Yeah, but we don't have... maybe we do? Wait a second. I'm going to shrink it because we are probably going to use... I mean, not probably, we are going to use more of those. So build that one there. And we are out of spore cups already. That is definitely not great. I'm going to chop those and put some pillars. I might remove them later. But right now we just need to get this going. Let's see. I know the feeding trough is empty, but we don't need rats all that much, and we have places to hunt them. So what I'm trying to say is that we don't really need the ranch because we get them naturally in decent numbers, so the Crow is a different story. So they are not as abundant. Okay, I should have started it once earlier. Now, we have no spore cups, which is definitely not ideal. Oh, and I forgot, this is technically a different room. I guess now I can push it by one. I don't think the atelier needs to be that big. That's fine. Okay. I'm going to place it right there. Probably doesn't need to be there, but again, I just need to get things going. We can always change them later when they're done, but right now we need them to change. One thing that worries me is this. I guess we can move it here. But I think it needs just one axis. That is here. I guess not. Okay, so with exception of skewed, it meets the requirements. And we can fix the skewed. Oh, absolutely not in time. There's not a doubt. Yeah, that was an easy prediction. And Jacqueline is the worst possible option. Like any other type would be good. But it's the one that has the least HP and is the one that uses HP to attack. Anyway. At least for this combat we don't need her. These would be useful. What else can we use? I don't know. This would be good in the back, but it has HP, so I would like it to have it in the front. So I guess we can play tanky. We could go for fire, but no one is weak to fire anyway. So let's play it like this. Yeah, we knew about that. Let's give us power. That was horrible. This would give us 30 armor. It's not a lot of armor, to be honest. That is also not a lot of damage. Let's go with that. We could shield, but I don't think it's needed. They are destroying Hana. Hana might get a scar. She's not ideal. And our mana is also not ideal. That was brilliant, honestly. Okay. Hana survived. That's kind of impressive. This is almost done. This is my bad, and we're going to pay for it. Or not. I guess all that building is helping. do we have all of the ones? We do. Start summoning. Okay, sorry. Again. We need it to be pristine, skewed, and towered. That means that as long as this is not connected to the bedrooms, we are good. So let's run with that. I am going to move that and this. And that one. We need a couple windows. We already have one. And we need it to be skewed. Which we are going to solve probably just like this. Or maybe not. I think that works. I don't remember exactly if it does. Okay, now we have students, so we keep making Gnosis shards. That is going to be important. Again, I really want the greenhouse so we can stop just clicking on the plants. I know once we push further, I will have to do it again. Because we will need seeds. But, man, this is getting old. Oh, and that's why that's not built. We get a 5, actually. Is it really not supported? I can fix that. And do we need this built? There we go, that worked. Oh, I built the wrong thing. That had to be a floor. That's why it was complaining. Okay, okay. It's fine. Going to build floors. Again, that is not supported, that's fine. And it will be supported because we are going to leave a gap for that. So there you go. So right now, what we're going to do is we are going to invert this situation right here. So we're going to have this here and the bedroom here. That would allow us to move things up. We're going to lose the dining room. This room, the teacher's room, is going to go here. So as soon as this is built, we move this on priority 5. And we move this here on priority 5. If we don't have this, it's fine, but I need to delete it to level it. Okay, things are going well. The only thing is that that can only be done by the ghost. So now we need windows here. Probably just going to use these ones. Just because they are cheaper. And right now, we cannot afford much more. Whoops. That will have to go. But for now, I think it's fine. I'm going to shrink that. I'm going to shrink the windows. And I'm actually going to demolish this whole thing already. That is not ideal. Why is it unreachable? Who got trapped? Abigail. Abigail, girl. Why? Give me a door here. I'm so glad it was before sleep time. Okay, what is Abigail doing?